Michael! Hi, how are you? Hi. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I heard about the printer, right? Yeah, I heard about that and I heard about the office. I know, right? I mean, that's actually a good thing. It's good that they're getting this taken care of. I mean, you already know, I'm sure you know, I was incredibly, incredibly disappointed with that whole taillight thing. I thought it was incredibly distasteful, right? I'm so upset about that. Well, we're gonna have to move on, right? I mean, at some point, we're going to all meet, and when we all meet and get in the room together, we can go through that and anything else that comes up. I mean, we are obligated to assure that we fulfill the sort of commitments that we had at the time and that we did promise to follow through on. This was very, very significant. I know. But I have a concern at this moment. And, remember, we've been talking about this problem. Right. We've been talking about this problem. It's a major, major problem because ever since they started doing those alleged payouts on that Halliburton suit from 2000s, right? Around, what was that, 2007, 2006? Well, now all this stuff is coming up. Right. And I've been contending that they were using derivatives as some way of saying they fulfilled the terms of that particular settlement, but I don't think they actually did. And even if they did, then there were things that they embedded into those derivative processes, and what it's exposing is defaults on earlier deals. And my concern is that that's exactly what I'm seeing right now. I want you to listen to something for me. Can you listen? Right? Maybe you can go to this. I got this thing up. It's called Daily. It's this website. It's exactly 404 views right now. It might be a good time to see if you can get this. Some of these things are not in English. This just came up, but this was exactly what I was looking for. It came up. Listen to this. All right? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I just watched this, so I'm gonna, you know what it's like when they got you on a senior account.
Crack is maybe the most dangerous thing you can do to your heart. When you do crack, what happens is these toxic chemicals rush through your lungs and then right into your bloodstream. The reaction is like so violent that your heart just might not be able to take it.
Okay, did you hear that? Well, it's a commercial from 1988 for Partnership for a Drug Free America concerning crack, right? And it's got a picture of what it looks to be a balloon shaped like a heart that just explodes after, what did it say? A lot of chemicals coursing through your blood. Well, they made it at the time, but we've been having all of these things with that trust. Yeah, the other trust, and that's why it's so important we address these matters related to the printer and the office. Because if somebody's trying to use that as part of whatever they think they have a title to or entitlement to as part of the derivative settlement on what was an explicit order, which is why I think you need to be apprised of my understanding that I think this is relevant. Decided December 23rd, 1988, right? Gabriel Kazovitz for defendant Joseph Ofek. The issue in this case is whether a judgment debtor's individual retirement account IRA is exempt from a judgment creditor's levy of execution to satisfy a judgment. Is this a real case? I mean, I hate to say it. I know we're having some problems, but it would seem that you have a capacity to get actual primary source documents that are not just a part of electronic records that may be compromised at this point in time so that you can verify this. It's talking about a pension plan defined by ERISA as a footnote at the bottom. It has some things that I believe may have had implications. Oh my gosh, really? Does it have an Oliver versus Manufacturers Hanover Trust Company from 1982? Wow. And Oliver versus Hanover, huh? This is dated for December 23rd, 1988. Halliburton Company versus Moore. MOR. No H, right? But then there's this Truesdale versus Halliburton Company Incorporated. Also dated April 15th, 1988. You know what April 15th is, right? It's our favorite day of the year. And what's it say? It says it was before Matthews, C.J., and Rabinowitz, Burke, Compton, and more, J.J. This case comes before the court on two questions certified by the United States District Court for the District of Alaska. In a recent decision, we recognized a minor child's independent cause of action for loss of parental consortium. Right? The question certified in this case addressed the retroactive effect of that decision and the applicable statute of limitations. I mean, you should see the information it's got on here. That's what it says, and that's why I'm saying we need to find some way to verify the original, right? And it's kind of like I haven't read the whole thing. They're saying that something about Halliburton was negligent and there were damages arising from medical costs, pain and suffering, and loss of income. But somehow this had to do with retroactivity. Right, right. So I'm just saying, whatever else is going on, I know it's been a while since we've been able to speak in person and get some of those things taken care of. But these are important matters. Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't think this qualifies as state secret, but I do think it qualifies as pension fraud. And I do think it qualifies as the kind of pension fraud that actually constitutes a national security problem. Well, of course, I mean, that's why we did what we did, right? That's why our whole lives have been devoted to understanding the actual full implications of these kinds of situations. That's why it's very important to make sure we go on the record, especially at the right time. It's 10:16 p.m. in Dallas, Texas. Where are you? It's the 20th of June, 2021, right? I'll see you soon. Yeah, get back to me. Make sure you get those books, those documents, whatever you need to. I would imagine that you would have access to the actual books, and I would like to see them personally. No photocopies. I want to see the actual hardcover books. I know what they look like. I know what they should look like, right? All right. Thank you.